Thank you so much for joining us for our 6th session of the Lost Mines of Phandelver campaign. We have been playing this live on Twitch, and I have been taking the videos and editing them down, cutting out the long pauses, the rules reading, me talking with chat, just so the videos are pretty much just straight D&D action. In this one, they are dealing with the aftermath of killing the Red Brand leader Glassstaff, aka Iarno. So let's dig into it and see what happens. Alright, so I'm gonna do a little recap. When did we start? We started after you guys had defeated the first round of guards in the sort of manor hideout, the underground hideout. You kind of rallied Tibbles, and he took you through some of the different rooms, one of which you ran into some other drunk red cloak guys, and you guys gambled a little bit and won a little coin. And then after that, you guys moved to the next room where you barricaded a door, cast a little bit of magic, and found out that there was a familiar hiding in the room. When you guys moved on to the next room where Glassstaff was supposed to be, it appeared that he had made a run for it. You guys were able to run after him and track him down. And after sort of a long fight, Ronam, uttering some sort of just vile insult that's just too vile to be said out loud, finished him off. And it is like very, very late, sort of early morning. It's probably like a little past midnight. You guys have not slept, so you guys are definitely starting to feel exhausted. If you try to go another day without sleeping, you guys will take a point of exhaustion, because it has been quite a while since you've slept. And you guys ended the session. Loki wanted to go sleep in a tree, and the rest of you guys were kind of gathered around Glassstaff kicking his lifeless body.
I have no regrets.
He deserves it, it's fine.
Totally worth it.
I guess we were going back to town at the end of last session. Probably.
Yeah, we're gonna go split the monies and get some sleep.
And
Yeah.
then we can give Tibbles his money so he can leave.
Yeah, that man put in a lot of work.
We literally would not have been able to kill the guy if
Oh.
Tibbles was not here.
Tibbles was the MVP of that fight.
He was.
Good job, Tibbles.
He's earned his, 200 silver. Or however much it was. He'll be set for
Yeah.
life, him and his mom.
Yeah, let's
Should we
head
leave
back.
this guy's body here?
How far
Leave
away?
it to the wall.
How
I
far
can
away
carry
are
it
we
pretty
from
easily.
the town?
How far away from town? Let's just go back to the town.
Carrying him is not an issue.
Let me get our background
Do we
music
want to
going.
carry him though?
I mean, do we want to leave him here is a better question.
No, just leave him to the wall, it's fine. Well, it can be proof, just take his head, I guess.
That's true.
That's proof. Yeah, you don't need the whole body.
That would be weird walking around town with a head.
So you guys are kind of like down here.
Okay.
It's not that far.
Not
Oh,
too
it's
far.
not that far, no.
I'm going back to the inn.
Same.
I'm going back. It's very uncomfortable.
Okay. And who's carrying the body?
Me. Or unless Bear wants to, we have the same strengths. Or
We
Rona.
could use... Yeah, you can carry it.
So you guys make your way back in town with Loki just chilling in a tree, settling in for the night. You guys, there's nobody really out and about at this time of night. So you guys are able to kind of slip through the streets of Phandelver and stow the body away behind the inn.
Yep.
And how are you guys? I mean, so you guys are just throwing it in some bushes?
Yep.
Okay.
Sounds good.
And as you guys kind of make your way around, you see like one last sort of patron kind of headed home for the night. Little sway in their steps. It looks like they might have had one too many cups of ale. And as you guys walk in, you kind of walk into a large common room. quite empty since it is so late, with a bartender at the bar, kind of tending the bar, wiping it down, looking like he's sort of cleaning everything up for the night, since all the patrons have left. And as you walk in, he looks up and he's like, "Ah, I haven't seen y'all before. What brings you to the Stonehill Inn? You looking for some rooms for the night?"
Preferably. We're kind of new in town. It's late. Looking for a place to rest our heads for the night.
Now, did you all happen to come in with that Sildar fellow?
We did.
Yes. Yes.
He figured you guys might come through, so he's already taken the liberty of paying for your rooms. He's gonna lay out 4 keys on the table for you guys.
Graciously accept.
I do as well.
We'll just leave the money to run down and split it up in the morning.
Okay.
I'll pull out ye old calculator.
The old abacus.
Unless you want to sell the gem first,
Oh yeah, we should probably go
then
to
split.
yeah. Unless there's like a gym place in town. Go look around.
Just sell it to Bardens, it's fine.
Yeah, that's probably the best place. I know there's a miners exchange. I don't know if we can. I don't know what that does. So
We can check it out. They might
yeah,
have
we got all
more
day.
information about the
Oh,
materials.
yeah, the prices and stuff.
But
it's
let's do
also
that in the morning.
Bardens gonna scam us.
Possibly.
not Barton.
Go ahead and restore all your sheets. You guys are
Losing.
Safely.
level 3, and
Hey.
as you guys slumber, Elaine, you kind of have a fitful night's sleep, and you're having your usual Elaine sort of dragonborn dreams of getting nat 20s. You know,
Only in my dreams.
yep. When all of a sudden you turn and you're inside a throne room. It is dark. Everything is sort of covered in long, wispy shadows. And sitting above you on a large stone throne is a woman adorned in robes with raven feathers. And she has a pale, almost porcelain-like face that's looking down at you without any sort of emotion on it. As she kind of gazes down at you, she begins to speak. I see you have decided to keep the pendant that you came upon.
I guess, yes. He's looking around, obviously. Confused. But listening.
Well, you've stumbled into quite sort of an interesting predicament. But since you have kept the pendant, I suppose, and I've been watching you grow from this fledgling of a warrior into what you are now, I've kept close tabs on you, and I would like to give you the honor of becoming one of my champions, to go forth and obtain glory in my name, to show the others that I will not be trifled with.
I'm not even entirely sure who you are. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. What does being a champion mean for me?
It means a little bit different, something different for everybody. But I've watched you closely over this journey that you have started down. As for my name, I go by many names. Some know me as the Night Mother. Others may know me as the Raven Queen.
Makes a little bit sense now.
If you would like to continue to grow your powers, to continue to fight for glory and embolden others with heroism, take that pendant and hold it to your sword and recite your oath. Your oath to go forth to obtain glory.
I have my sword, it's just in my hand now, and I have this pendant. And I put it against my sword, and I recite the first words that come into my mind. I, Elaine Hawthorne, strive to be a role model in all that I do, showing the right path through righteousness of my actions to face any adversity with the will of iron, and steel my allies' resolve to bolster our strength. To hold my body so that I may withstand any blow that threatens my allies, and to overcome my failings so that I may shine brighter along with my friends.
As you finish up the last few words, the pendant glows, this sort of ethereal glow infuses to the hilt of your sword. Now the crossguard is in the shape of raven wings, and your sword sort of grows this color of darkness. It almost looks ethereal in the light. And then she fades away.
Oh wait, I have questions.
She unfades a little bit.
Do you know the one that they call the Black Spider?
She sort of like hisses at this name. Yes, I know of the one called the Black Spider.
Can you tell me anything that might help us find him? He has a friend of ours.
I'm not supposed to meddle too much. Just know that he should be stricken down at all costs. He is currently championed by the drow god, Lolth. She is no friend of mine, and neither are her champions.
I guess that's enough of a response. That's more than I knew before, so.
Okay, and this time she fades away all the way. And we're gonna move over to Loki, who is out in the forest, sleeping in a tree. You also are having some frightful dreams. You're running through sort of a dark forest, and you fall down this deep cavern, where you stumble upon a voice. The voice has kind of grown familiar to you, as it is the one that you hear in your head from this entity that you have bonded with, who is not a shadowy figure. It's not a sort of just ball of light. Before you stands a winged demon with red flesh, large bat-like wings, and two horns. He has two scimitars sheathed at his side. He is rather large. Some might even say huge. He is standing at 14 feet. And he
I just look at him like, damn.
He approaches you, kind of chuckling, as he shows you his form for the first time. Loki, I congratulate you on your victories thus far against the Black Spider. Like I mentioned before, I'm calling in my favor now to dispatch of this pretender, this supposed champion. I was supposed to be her champion, and he undermined me and took it away from me, and he deserves to pay the price. Since you have...
Wait. So you're telling me I have to go kill this person, case you feel like being petty.
Do you really need a reason when I'm lending you strength, lending you my power?
Oh, no. No, of course not. I'm just trying to understand why you want to kill this certain person when they have done nothing annoying yet. But if it's like for a petty reason, that's fine.
He slams his fist into the wall when you say that he hasn't done anything annoying, and the entire cavern shakes as some rubble falls from the ceiling. And he sort of composes himself, and he continues on. He has stolen my rightful place as the right hand to Lolth. I should have been her champion, and he took it from me just because he's a little special. You will kill the black spider for me.
Yes.
And the reason
I understand that.
the reason that I've called you here is to help give you the means to help, something to help you along this path. And he's going to hand you this shadowy tome. On the front is a spider. The legs stretch across from corner to corner. And as you open it, there are you are able to glean some new magics from it. And as you kind of look over this tome, everything wisps away, and the only thing that's left is just you standing in darkness, looking through it. And we are gonna jump to Snowloo. I hope this isn't the session where you plan on having them fight the Elder Mind Flayer, you dumb beach. Yo, Captain, 6 months? Let's go! You didn't have to do that. Yo. Captain, I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for everything that you do. You do a lot of behind the scenes stuff, and I appreciate it. All right, so we're going to Snowloo. You dream of the forests. You dream of your home, of the lake, of the good times kind of mixed in with the bad. But you feel like you might have. Correct me if I'm wrong. Does Snowloo feel like they've definitely they've done some good?
Yeah.
And as you kind of feel this warmth, and you're kind of soaring towards through the forest, you notice something when the woods that were sort of starting to repair themselves when you left after dispatching of the sort of leader. They're starting to look like they're growing sickly again. Something's definitely not right with the forest. And as you kind of soar through the forest, you touch down on a very familiar lake, where normally you would meet with a druid, your friend Lotus, if I'm not mistaken.
That's the one.
You don't see Lotus around, but you do see a unicorn, and it slowly approaches you. It has an arrow in its side, and it kind of collapses in front of you.
I'll gently approach the unicorn if it's startled or anything. I'll gently rub my hand against its side until I meet up with the arrow, and ask, "What happened to you? Where's Lotus?"
The unicorn looks at you, and to your surprise, and answers. I don't know about the one you call Lotus, but there's something dark and twisted in these forests. Kobolds are attacking the wildlife, and overhunting and overextending. And as it's talking, it sort of morphs into a half-elven woman who kind of gives off this light, but it looks like the light is fading. And from the time you spent with Lotus, you would know that this is sort of a form that Maliki takes.
Is there anything I can do to help? Maybe tend to your injuries.
And as you kind of look, the as she's morphed, the arrow's gone, but her light is sort of fading, and she kind of looks at you and she goes, seek out Lotus, and see if we can see if you can make this right. These lands, they're growing poisoned, and I can only do so much to fend it off.
And do you know where she is right now?
I don't, but I know that they have traveled far and wide before. Maybe somebody where you're at knows where they are.
I'll do my best.
And you hear sort of some twigs kind of snap in the forest. Before you can see what it is, the scene fades away.
All right.
And we are gonna go over to Erebus. Erebus, your home was also in the Neverwinter Woods, and so you are also kind of soaring over the woods. And as you kind of soar over, you notice that something that had happened before that you noticed while living with your mom in the woods is the forest is looking sick. It's looking sparse. There's something not quite right. And as this sort of panic sets in, you somehow manage to fly faster and faster until, before you know it, you are at the door to your little woodland house.
Is there anything off on the outside of the house? Anything that looks damaged, or is just like the same way I left?
It's the same way you left, but it is eerily quiet. There are no birds singing. There are no squirrels kind of scurrying around in the trees. It does seem a little off, but the house looks intact.
I will open up the door and see if my mother is still where she was.
So as you walk in, now, was it just the two of you living on your own?
Yes.
Okay. So as you walk in, you see your mother lying in bed, looking very sickly. She looks very weak, but it looks like she's reaching for something. Just reaching towards sort of a shelf on one side of the house, and there is like a small urn that she's reaching towards, an urn that she told you was just sort of empty, but it seems like she has to have it, like she needs it, but she can't quite reach it.
Yeah, I will hurriedly get over there, grab the urn, and I'll make my way towards her.
So as you go to grab the urn, your hands sort of pass through it. You're not able to pick it up. But you watch your mother as she sort of kind of slides out of bed, as she sort of overstretched, and she kind of pulls herself up and over to the shelf and is able to take it down. And inside the urn is a small key. And she pulls up an old floorboard, and you see that there's a small little lockbox. And as she goes to open it, the scene fades. you're not quite able to see what's inside.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
As the scene fades, you kind of soar backwards, back towards Phandalin, back towards the inn, and as you do, you feel this gentle breeze, with sort of a familiar smell to it that you can't quite place, but for some, it almost smells like home, but not one that you've ever been to. And for a second, you think you glimpse this vast area of floating islands. They're all sort of connected together as the gentle breeze hits your face, and then it's gone in a flash. And then we move on to Ronam. Ronam, the scene before you is one that you've experienced before. You are in the midst of battle, a battle that you fought in long ago when you were employed. You're watching your comrades drop and fall around you, and you feel that rage sort of start to bubble up inside, as one of your friends is downed in battle, and you sort of kind of throw your horn to the side, and angrily slash out at them. You're able to take them down, but you fall in the mud as your anger grows. But then there's a hand in front of you reaching out to help you. Do you take it?
Yes, I do.
As you look up at the hand that's being reached out to you, you recognize Tibbles. Tibbles helps you up. Another one of your comrades pats you on the back, and they kind of center you. And one of your other comrades hands you the horn, and as he does, he goes, "Not yet, Ronam. We have to keep going. Please play us that song just one more time." Do you take the horn?
Yes.
As you take this old, busted, dented up horn, it begins to glimmer and shine, and it as you take it and bring it to your lips, it looks completely different. It's shined. It looks nice. It looks like it's made from high quality. And as you play a tune, the warriors around you look like they have been reinvigorated, and they fight harder than they've ever fought before, and easily start overtaking the enemy forces. And as you wake up, you're clutching that old horn you had from long ago, the one that the dwarf had fixed up. He had shined it up, and it looked new. But as you sort of inspect it, it looks like it had in the dream, completely new, well crafted. The sort of keys or buttons, as you might call it, have little gems encrusted in them. You wake up holding it, and everybody sort of starts to wake up. Elaine, as you wake up, you notice your sword has changed as well as it had in the dream. Loki, you wake up holding this dark tome with the spider outstretched on it. Snowlu and Erebus, you wake up as well. Erebus, you feel a longing for something, almost like home, and you're not sure where that is, but you feel like you have touched another plane, one that maybe your people have come from, and everybody's awake.
All right.
Who had what magic items on them, or not magic? You guys have gotten some loot. Somebody had.
No,
Just for reference, Steve, I dropped a picture of the horn in
What did
your
take
stream
us
chat.
back?
It's like a simple buttonless one.
I believe Bear has everything but the staff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, I got 2 gems.
I
I'm
still
gonna
need to
have to
add that stuff into my equipment.
I would guess so. I mean, it's yours. But after the dream, it's all shiny and.
So it's like, yeah, it's golden, it's
Shiny.
shined up.
ornate.
Yeah, we'll say that there's like
Wait,
some.
hold on. I have a better one.
Oh, holding.
That's more appropriate now.
Like an ivory horn with golden leaf print.
Yeah, just this one instead is probably more appropriate post stream.
That's it. That's it. That's the one. Bear, for all intents and purposes, every morning this horn regains a charge. You may use a bonus action to blow it, and you can give the help action to one of your allies.
Like at range.
Yep. At range, we'll say anybody within range that can hear the horn, and it will be only a bonus action instead of a full action.
Oh, okay. Where can I write that down?
You can go ahead and put it right in your treasures if you would like. Should be on the second page of your character sheet.
Oh,
And that's once per day.
Yeah.
That's wicked.
Okay. Somebody's carrying sort of like a like little statuette of a raven, or like yeah.
Ghostly, it's like that cross thing.
Okay.
Hey, it's Loki. I had it.
So Loki, as you sort of take a long rest and you kind of attune to this magic item, if you get down in combat, instead of making death saves, you're able to just instantly stabilize instead. Who has the staff?
I have this
Look.
stuff.
Oh, Loki's got all the goodies.
What was the-
It holds 10 charges. If you're wielding the staff, you can use one of the charges as an action to either cast Mage Armor or Shield. You regain 1d6 plus 4 expended charges each day at dawn. If you expend all of the charges, you roll a d20, and if you roll a nat 1, the staff will shatter. Elaine, your sword becomes a +1 magic sword.
Does it deal magic damage now?
Yep. Every night at midnight, it will regain 2 charges. You can use the charge as a bonus action to activate the sword and deal an extra d4 of necrotic damage.
So DM, I do have 2 scrolls. Do I need to go and get those analyzed, or are you going to just tell us what they are?
No, I have them. 1 second. One of them is a scroll of Fireball, a scroll of Charm Person.
Nice.
Can't you like?
I'm gonna hold on to those. So I'm going to wake up, and immediately walk outside while it's still early. Where's my Staff of Woodlands? I'm gonna walk back to the center of town.
Moving.
Well, I'm actually. I guess we slept for a while. People are probably awake by now, right?
Yeah. So as you kind of walk downstairs, out into the inn, it's pretty full. There's a lot of people in there, kind of packed in, eating breakfast, day drinking. Some of them have coffee. It's nice and cozy. And inside, you see Sildar, who looks like he might be waiting for you.
I was kind of lost in thought, but seeing Silvar kind of shakes me back to reality.
And as he kind of sees you, he's like, Ronam, it's good to see you. I figure I was hoping you guys would stay here and we could reconvene today? Do you-
Silvar, what happened?
What? What do you...
We... Do you know what happened to Gundren?
No, I I remember hearing them talking about sending Gundren and the map to King Grohl, who I can only assume is the leader of the goblins.
Wait, who's Silvar again? I'm sorry.
Sildar?
My notes aren't very good.
Please remind.
He's like the sort of not elderly, but seasoned, veteran-looking knight that accompanied.
Was he not traveling with Gundren?
He was, and he's the one that you guys saved.
Oh, we rescued him. That's right. Okay. That's right. We recovered him. Okay, never mind then. Sorry, I had to remember what was happening. Silvar, how are you? Are you feeling better?
I am. Today I need to go see if I can find. We had a contact here in Phandelver a while ago, an old friend, and I sort of lost touch once he got here. And I need to see if I can find him. If you happen to meet anybody named Iarno, let me know.
Well, what about Iarno? I think I've heard mention of the name.
Oh, you've heard mention of him? I've talked to a few.
But I heard that he was attached to a band of brigands that were terrorizing the town.
Ah, that's not good. I wonder what would have caused him to join up with them. You must be referring to the Red Brands. I've heard from the townsfolk about them. I wonder why he would have allied with them. Do you know where he is? I need to go talk some nonsense into him.
I put my arm around Silvar's shoulder, and lead him to the nearest empty table and sit down with him. And I wave for a waitress, a barmaid, to come over.
Great. Yeah, the waitress comes over. She's like, what can I do for you?
Ale for me and food, whatever everyone else is eating.
Is everybody else downstairs? What is
whatever? I just said just whatever.
Oh, okay.
People in the area.
Elaine would be coming down the stairs as he's talking to the barmaid.
Okay.
Fully dressed in armor and whatnot, and makes his way to the table as he sees them by themselves at an empty table.
I would probably be still in my room, just kind of trying to figure out what was going on in the dream. After
I'm
a
also
while.
still in my room.
And food for you too, Silvar. Food and drink for you as well. Whatever you want.
He'll.
I'm just walking through the front door.
I don't know. I don't think you'd be there. Well, yeah, maybe you would be. It's a long walk.
Sure was.
So Sildar will happily accept, and he'll get an ale as well. Loki walks through the front door. Do you join them at the table, Loki?
I go sit down with whoever I see that I recognize.
So while the maid is getting our food and drink, I pull Silvar close and I go, "Listen, Iarno is dead."
What? How? Who killed him?
I did, by my own mouth.
He's gonna kind of like push himself a little away from you. It's like, what? You're gonna have to explain.
We went to the Sleeping Giant in search of information that could help us find Gundren, and we were accosted by the Red Brands. Okay, hold on. This is a long story, Silvar, so settle in. Okay, my friend? Settle in. Where do I start with this? Alright? This is wild. Holy shit. Okay.
I completely forgot about Tibbles.
He's asleep.
Yeah, Tibbles is still asleep. He's had a long day.
He's sleeping.
Great.
He slept on my floor in my room.
You made him sleep
I
on the
already
floor?
thought that. He's fine. He's a soldier.
man
He
is
can
a
handle
hero.
this. I gave him an extra blanket from my parents' closet.
Go. The tipster.
Not tipster.
And I said, okay, and while in the sleeping giant, we were accosted by the Red Brands and fought and killed one of them there. Another I recognized from my service in the army, who informed me that the leader of the Red Brands was, in fact, Iarno, who, in a time long ago, in a different life, was an officer in my unit and led me and my men into battle. So, trying to get to the bottom of the whole situation and hoping that he could be the one to give us information. We had my compatriot, my old comrade, lead us to the Red Brands hideout. And it is there that we did battle. Following him into the forest, we gave chase and slew him there. But not once did he give mention of your name or of being in contact with you. He led us to believe he was nothing more than a cur, and that is something I still believe. For he was a man of questionable integrity in the army and the military, and since then he has stooped only lower. And I slew him by my own hand.
You left out the part where he was working for the Black Spider.
And he was working for the Black Spider. You can say that. You're right there next to me. You say that.
I do say it.
Okay. And regardless of what he failed to tell us, we did find evidence in his hideout that he was in cahoots with the Black Spider.
I take out this crumbled up piece of paper from my back pocket and put it on the table and unfold it. And it is the note we found the day before.
That you were aware of, Silvar?
He looks stunned. He's like speechless, and he kind of gathers himself after a few seconds, and it's like, well, sounds like he got himself into quite a bit of trouble. As a soldier, he had to have known the risks. It's unfortunate that he was working for the Black Spider. Where you said that there's a hideout of these Red Brands.
Yes, the hideout is in a mansion just up the hill on the outskirts of town. We slew a good number of Red Brands, but from the information that my comrade gave us, there are still more lurking in there, either hiding now or still unaware of their leader's death.
Well, if we're lucky, they don't know it yet. We should, or maybe you and your group can go in there and subdue the rest. From what I've gathered from the townsfolk, they've been quite the menace, and I'm curious to know why the town master has let this go on for so long.
Speaking
Funny
of the
that
town
you say
master,
that. Now, as you mention it, he's the exact person we were looking to speak with today on that very matter.
Gotcha. Where is Iarno's body then now?
out back.
Yeah, we put some dirt on it to hide it.
He's in some bushes.
It's in some bush. We dragged
We
it.
can
We
show
dragged
you.
it into town and threw it behind the inn.
Behind the inn?
Yeah.
All right, we need.
Where do you suggest storing a dead body, Silver?
I mean, usually in a grave.
Look, it was late. We were tired.
We were very tired, Silvar. You see.
We just fought through some creature and a bunch of guys. We went to bed. His body's not going anywhere.
All right. Well, I'll figure out what to do with that if you want to go deal with the rest of these so-called red brands before they realize what's happened. I worry for the townsfolk.
Agreed.
Did we want to talk
they're
to the town master first, or go?
I was hoping that we could, that knowing that their leader was dead and that they were directionless, that it might inspire them to rally what pathetic excuse for a town guard they have to join us. It might be worth a try.
In the small amount of time that you guys have explored the town, you haven't seen any town guard.
Well, we should inquire with the town master.
Sildar will nod, and he's gonna kind of solemnly get up and leave the inn. So we've got Elaine, we've got Ronam, and we've got Loki downstairs.
Right.
What are?
At this point, I would make my way down.
I've been doing good.
Yeah, I'm done with my meditation, preparing spells, and I'll head down. Looking a little bit bumped out, but I'm doing all right.
All right. I beckon them over to gather around the table so we can finally divide these spoils.
Just dealing with the
As you're
winter.
dumping your
They're-
huge bag of coins, I'll just drop my 2 little gems. That I
All the
found.
dealing with all the
Anything
snow
else?
and all the problems that has
Or not the
come
same,
with.
this little frog
but,
statue on the table
Overall good.
as well.
All right, friends. Now, before we divide this up, I think we need to discuss the matter of Tibbles. We promised him money, and I am willing to give him a portion of my share because it is a soldier's honor. What say you about giving him an equal share in the silver that we have earned here?
You can definitely have my share of silver. He's earned it.
I would say he's definitely earned a good share of it.
So we will divide it the six ways amongst us, and then we'll send him on his way.
Oh, thank God. I don't know how
Sounds
much more I
like
could do.
Just to get
started.
out of this place.
I start counting on my fingers. 61 silver each
Little loud.
and 52
52 gold.
Let's
52
go.
gold each.
After we free the
Here?
prisoners, I suggest we just burn the mansion down. It looks like a safety hazard, if anything, and it's far enough up it's not going to spread. I think that's the best course of action.
Why would you want to do that?
Because it's a dilapidated building.
Is that better, Gary?
Potentially go restore it. and
I
get
want
any
it.
stuff out of it.
It's
You-
been
you
up
want
there-
the mansion.
It's been up there for like ever. You see
It's
how
gonna be my
old
little
that place is?
hideout.
That's true.
Shall I continue
And
carrying
besides, it'll-
the gems on me?
Yeah, you can just sell it
everyone
and
okay with that?
split it.
Did you split the gold up too?
Tiny bit
Yes,
lower.
it's
Okay.
52 each.
I mean, look, they're not gonna fix that. There's
Well, I will. While you're discussing that, I'll go rouse Tibbles, and I head back upstairs.
I mean, if we burn it, then it'll flush out. If there's anyone else inside, it'll just be taken care of.
They forgot.
I doubt they're gonna go restore that. They have
Gary, thank you for the host.
Yeah, no,
this
it's
is
fine.
the town in the middle of nowhere. They're not gonna go. They have other stuff to worry about than a dilapidated.
I love you.
Okay.
It had a cool
I-
basement.
I burst into
did.
the room, shouting at Tibbles, "On your feet, soldier!"
He snaps to attention right away.
And then I thrust the pouch with 122 silver into his hands.
He's surprised on how much there is.
You've earned it.
uh,
It's time to go home.
Thank you, Rodam, for everything that you've done for me.
And with this much silver, you know what that means. It means it better be enough to keep you away from the kind of work you were pursuing.
You've definitely set me right, Rodam. Thank you. And he's gonna go for a bro handshake. He's gonna put his hand forward.
Okay, we fist bump, I guess.
Oh, okay. That works too.
But ye old fist bump style.
Yeah, ye old fist bump style, and he's gonna shoulder his pack and head out the tavern.
Say goodbye
I'll
to
miss the
Tibbles,
balls.
you guys.
I
Bye,
wave to
Tibbles.
him as he leaves.
I just look
I'll
at him
miss you.
and I say, "Stay out of trouble."
I'll do my best. And he walks out of the tavern.
So the first order of business.
I missed Tibbles already.
I guess we go talk to the town master.
Oh,
I finished my food and drink, and take all my gear.
So as you're kind of finishing your food and drink, as you guys are kind of sitting there, just kind of sitting there listening to just kind of the hubbub of the inn. Let's see who Erebus. You hear who looks like an old farmer, kind of sitting at one of the tables close to you. And you hear him mention that Sister Gariel, I heard that she left town for a few days last week, and ever since she came back, she's had a terrible limp and just looked exhausted. I hope she's okay. And
Do we all hear that, or does only one person hear that?
Erebus hears that, and as you guys are all kind of just sort of looking around, just hanging out. Elaine, you hear. Well, one of the barmaids comes up to you guys, and she's looking at your armor, Elaine. She goes, you must be some sort of adventurer. We have an adventurer here in town. He's retired now, but he runs the old orchard. Bet you guys would have some great stories to swap. Would love to listen in sometime.
Sounds like a place.
And she's kind of like clearing plates on the table. Let's see. We got Loki with an 18. Loki with an 18. You notice a couple of people walking in. They've got some kind of like dirty jeans. They've got some pickaxes, kind of tied to their backpacks, and they're kind of walking over to the bar. And you hear one of them go, it's hard to get up to the mine with those orcs around. I hope somebody deals with them soon. I don't know what the town master is doing, but it doesn't really seem like much, especially with these red brands around. Let's see. And with 14, Snow, you see kind of a couple people talking in hushed tones. You catch that something about the red brands, talking about how they took somebody recently, and you remember that there are captives somewhere in the hideout. Then there's another few folks. Ronan, you hear this one. A couple people also talking hushed tones, and you hear the red brands come up quite often. Something kind of sticks out where they mention that they never go around the miners' exchange. They seem to avoid it.
The red brands do.
Mm-hmm. What would you guys like to do today?
Well, with my new riches, now that I'm pretty rich, my kobold instinct is just to spend it right away. So I'll go to Barton's.
Anyway, we can sell
I just-
gems, or we could.
Boop.
I
Because we're gonna
will
sell them anyway.
meet you guys at the smithy. I have to make one stop first.
Oh,
Sounds good. I just grab my stuff, well, my shared money, and just run out the door.
Shared
while
money.
you
Very
guys are
happily.
doing that, since we're going our separate ways, I'll go survey the town master hall.
I go to
I'll go.
the miners I saw earlier.
You approach somebody. What do you say to him?
I asked him, what is this orc situation you two were talking about?
They'll spin around and there's been orcs attacking miners and travelers up in the mountains, giving us quite a bit of trouble. The town master has a bounty out for him, but fortunately there's nobody in town that can take them on. Sort of towards the east end of the trail.
Okay, interesting. Well, that is all for today. I'll see you guys later.
Walk over across the town center and return to the shrine looking for Sister Garel.
Okay. So you're headed to the shrine. Loki talked to the miners. Elaine, you're headed to
Town Master's Hall.
and where's Erebus headed?
I'm gonna be tagging along with Elaine.
Okay. You head off to Barthan. You guys kind of all split up a little bit, going your separate ways. Snow, you get to Barthans. It's pretty busy. People are kind of buying little things that they might need at home. Is there something in particular you're looking for?
Many things. So I can just ask if it's available and tell you what the price it is. I wrote it down so we don't spend me buying things.
I'm very happy that we have you as our quartermaster. You're very smart about that kind of thing.
I just don't want to spend waste everyone's time with me buying things.
Okay, we'll cut away as you start picking. Do you have a list that you can just
I do.
send me?
Oh, I can send you the list. Yeah.
Cool. I can just double check it. They might not have some stuff, but they have they have a lot.
Alright.
So as you're sort of perusing the aisles, picking things out, we'll switch over to Ronan.
Is Sister Garel at the shrine?
Yeah. As you walk in, you'll see her kind of doing a little silent prayer in front of the statue of the goddess of luck.
I approach her and after a moment and try to politely get her attention.
Ah, it's you again. Ronan, was it?
What can you tell me about this shrine?
It's just it's our humble little shrine, or temple, to the goddess of Tamora. She's the goddess of luck and good fortune. Ask her to sort of bless us for good times ahead.
I am not much of a spiritual man, but was hoping that you might have something to offer me, something of Timora's to carry with me.
I can offer you a small trinket that's carved with her symbol, if you would like.
That is all I require.
And she'll kind of dig around in her robes until she finds it, and she hands it to you. And she does. She says, "May Tamora bless your future, and may you move forward with good fortune."
And I give her a silver piece in return.
Oh, there's no need for that. It's my duty to help spread the word of Tamora. It says no need to save that for somebody who really needs it. Lane and Erebus.
So are we just sitting out the Town Master's Hall, or are we gonna see if they're actually there?
Well, there's no reason we can't not go inside.
That's true. See if we might be able to just do what we need to, and
Yeah, see if we can knock this out and go finish up what we started up there.
Looking at the town hall, you notice the Town Master's Hall has sturdy stone walls, a pitched wooden roof, and a bell tower at the back. Up front, posted on a board next to the front door, is a notice written in common, which reads, "Reward! Orcs near Wyvern Tor. Those of a mind to face the orc menace should inquire within." And the notice bears the town seal and an indecipherable signature.
Should we inquire about that too?
I guess. It's probably just the town master's signature.
Probably looks like a doctor's note.
It's probably in a language we don't know. Is it like open for us to go in, or is there just like a board?
There's a door, but if you guys go to open it, it swings open.
We head on in.
Okay. As you guys head on in, you guys kind of walk into this large room. At the far end is a large desk with a big stack of papers, and sort of this stout, plump man with little, I think they're called like pince-nez glasses, the little ones. And as he looks up, he goes, "Oh, hello there. Are you new in town?"
Kinda. We're here to talk to you about your red brand problem.
Problem? There's no problem. What do you mean problem?
Look, between us, we're dealing with them.
What do you mean dealing with them?
We mean their leader is dead, and we're going to clean up.
Or do you have any ties with them?
If you have ties, we can sort it out right now.
I forgot to also mention, once you guys walk inside, there is a small serviceable jail, kind of off to the side. And as you guys kind of, excuse me, as you mentioned, cleaning up the red brands, he kind of like looks around very nervously, like, there's no need. They're no trouble at all, really. They're no trouble.
You don't seem to understand. The job's halfway done. We just got to go back and finish.
And obviously you're lying through your teeth. So, what's your situation?
Roll me a persuasion check or an intimidation check, as you ask that.
Oh,
I
boy.
believe in you.
You shouldn't. Yup.
It's actually
As you say the job's halfway done, he's like sweating and like nervously. He's just, what do you mean it's halfway done? There's no problem. The only problem we have around here are the orcs. Did you see the sign out front?
Would you like to go talk somewhere more private? You don't seem comfortable talking out here in the open.
And he's like glances at one of the windows and he's like, "No, it's fine here. What seems to be the problem? What can I do for you?"
Are you sure? It's kind of hot in this room. If you'd like to talk somewhere, with just us, that's fine.
I'll move to the door and just kind of lean on it. Just kind of like closing it.
Oh, he doesn't like that. No need to block the door. It's what can I do for you, gentlemen?
Look, we're not with the red brands. We're here. The red brands seem to be a problem in quotations, and we're dealing with it. we have proof that we're dealing with it. If you want that, I don't know what else to tell you. Is there a reward or anything?
A reward
on
for
the side?
it,
I know you probably don't have anything official posted, but on the side, just between us.
yeah, like I said, there's nothing to do with. They're just a small mercenary guild. They're really no trouble at all.
They're not a small mercenary guild. They're harassing the townspeople.
I think it would be best if you just left the matter alone.
We can't. We're too deep in. We can't leave. We can't leave it alone. You don't
Perhaps.
seem
He's right, you know. We're a little too far in for that.
their leader's body is dead, like outside.
His jaw drops at that. He's just, you killed the one they call Glassstaff?
Yes. We're not lying. I told you.
This
I can bring you proof.
I think he fell down dying as he was crying from an insult. It was, yeah.
He was pretty pathetic.
this changes things a little bit. They are. You didn't hear from me. Truth be told, they are a menace. But they told me they would kill me if I tried to run them out of town. So
We're running them out of town. You're not. They can try to kill us if they want.
I don't.
They're not going to make it very far.
I don't want any part of it. If that's what you guys do, that's what you do. And if you die, I didn't know anything.
You'll have nothing to do with this if we die. But if we do drive them out of town, what kind of reward would be waiting for us?
Well, I mean, it sounds like you've already done the job. I don't have
We have to go clean up.
I have a reward for if you take care of some orcs.
The job is half done. We have to go finish clearing out their hideout. We're asking if there's any sort of compensation for doing it, or are we just doing charity work?
Well, there's been nothing put forth by the town, so I cannot pay you, unfortunately.
I guess that's fine. We just wanted information. But you said there's a work problem?
Yes, they've been attacking miners and travelers alike. We do have quite a hefty sum collected to take care of them.
And how much is that sum? I saw a poster outside, but I didn't really.
We collected from the townspeople and from other travelers that have chipped in a total of 100 gold pieces for any group or any individual that can clear out these orcs.
Do you know how many there are?
No, I don't. I don't leave the town.
All right, 100 gold pieces for walking into an unknown amount of orcs. I guess that's.
If it turns out to be a deadly situation, we'll need to discuss a potential raise in that.
Well, I only have the funds collected from the town. That's all I have.
I don't want to extort these people for money they don't have. The 100 is probably fine.
That's
Well, we were never here. If any red brand comes asking, you didn't see us.
we never saw you.
I've already forgotten. And he's like sweating over these like papers on his desk, and he's like trying to mop up the sweat from his brow with his already soaked shirt. Just absolutely just a nervous wreck.
We'll just head out, I guess.
Okay.
That's everything.
Ronam, as you've kind of been chit chatting a little bit with Lady Gariel, roll me a perception check.
Nat 20.
Okay.
Yo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys just continue on your nice little conversation. What is Loki up to? You've talked to the miners. What's your next objective? What are you up to?
I'm looking for any of my members after I walked out of the inn.
Looking for who?
One of my members, any of them.
Oh,
I'm out front.
yeah. You'd walk out and
in the town center, yeah.
you'd see him. You see Snow Luke coming down with armfuls of supplies.
You know where? Yeah, I was gonna say you know where Snowlu is.
Just like a comical pile.
DM, you said that neither the provisions or the smithy offer weapons or armor.
No, the Barthan's provisions doesn't have any kind of weapons or like armor. They mostly just got like day-to-day stuff and like some adventuring equipment. So Snow, looking over the list, they definitely would not have a light crossbow. So is it Snow, as you kind of talked to him about getting like some crossbows and stuff, Barthan would have pointed you towards the Lion Shield Coster. Yeah, I figured you guys all kind of met back up.
Yeah. Loki was with Bear, so I'm assuming we're all here.
Yeah, we all met back up. We all met back up right in the center of town, and we'll all go to the Coster together.
Okay, so as you guys enter in, human woman kind of going about dusting off suits of armor, kind of shining up some swords, and she sees the door open. She goes, welcome to the Coster. What can I do for you?
I have shopping to do, so I don't know if we want to just talk to her first or.
I don't have any shopping to do.
No shopping needed.
Okay.
So I approach her and I kind of like gesture to the sword and hilt on my hip. my sword has been. It's like my sword has been a trusty, reliable blade for me, but I was wondering what you have that might have a little more heft to it.
What kind of sword do you have, Bear? By Ronom.
Longsword, basic longsword.
She's gonna kind of look at it, and she goes, "Well, it depends what you're looking for. We've got some great swords in the back, or are you looking for something a little more blunt, like a hammer? I might also have a great axe laying around somewhere if you prefer something like that."
Do you have anything with reach?
And you see her kind of go back behind a counter, and she pulls out a glaive. She sets it down in front of you. She says, "I've got this."
It's perfect.
And she goes, "All right, it's just gonna be 20 gold pieces for you."
20 gold pieces. Hold on, the mental gears in my orc brain start grinding for a moment.
By chance, do you happen to have a short sword on hand?
We've got plenty of those, and she'll pull a short sword out for you. This is one of the finest ones we have in the shop. It's gonna run you 10 gold.
All right.
Okay, so go ahead and add that in. And then Bear, you're getting the glaive?
I am. I'll take your glaive, madam.
Okay, she'll hand it on over.
And I pay her.
And just to make sure, Bear, before you spend 20 gold on something, are you proficient with glaives?
Oh.
Oh.
Yes, sir, I am now. As of level 3, I am.
Are you really?
Oh, yes. College of Valor gives me medium armor proficiency and martial weapon proficiency and shield proficiency.
That's badass. Hell yeah. Okay, rad. So glaive is 1d10 slashing. It's heavy. It has reach, and it's two-handed.
I'm looking at it right now.
Sick.
Is it two-handed or one-handed?
Two-handed.
Versatile.
It's two-handed, but I'm sure I can hold it in one hand
No, I mean, yeah, you can
for the
probably
sake
prop
of
it up
somatic motions.
or to play your horn.
Since I wouldn't be attacking with it that turn anyways.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm pretty lax about
I will update, and I'm keeping my longsword, by the way.
Okay. Just kitted out so many weapons.
Launch gear.
And she's gonna look at the rest of the party, and is there?
How much is the longsword? Only weighs 2
I don't think I
pounds.
have
I think I'll
anything
probably just keep it.
5? I don't believe so.
I'll ask if they do have a crossbow. Meanwhile, I'm just packing so many things now.
We've got
Gonna have to share.
We've got a couple different ones. We've got a small hand one, and then she pulls out this like larger, heavy crossbow, which kind of plops down on the counter, and she's like, "We also got this one."
Was it a hand crossbow or a light crossbow?
I think they have the hand and the heavy crossbow.
Oh no.
Oh no. Okay, no, my bad. Instead of the hand crossbow, it would be the light crossbow.
I'll buy that one.
Okay.
A light one.
So hand it on over.
I'll
How
pay.
much for the
right away.
heavy?
Let's see. The light one was 25. The heavy one is 50.
Does it come with bolts though? Do I have to buy that as well?
She'll throw in 10 bolts for you.
Alright, I'll pay right away and just put that somewhere.
I think you can buy like a case.
I
take
don't
the
need a
heavy.
case.
Just put it in your bag.
Was my list okay? I don't know what I bought on it? Like what was accepted or not?
Everything was fine except for the crossbow. Anybody else picking up anything while they're here? Weapon.
Yeah, I inquire about armor as well.
We've got we've got armor. What are you? Is there something specific that you're looking for?
Yes, something tougher than what I'm currently wearing, but not too heavy to encumber me. I'm currently wearing leather. Out of character.
She'll kind of with what sounds like she's gonna make kind of like a lot of coin from you guys. She's gonna kind of like grab your arm and she's gonna come show you some different armors that they have. She's like, well, we've got this nice set of breastplate armor, and we also have some half plate over here. Or I guess if you wanted something a little on the cheaper side, but it's not going to protect you as nice, is this chainmail over here. But a big strong man like you is going to want something nice and tough, like the half plate.
Oh, a little bulky for my taste, madam, but I appreciate it.
Well, did any of the other ones catch your fancy?
Do you have any riveted leather?
Some studded leather. I think we have a set somewhere back here. Are you sure that's going to be enough to protect you?
You said studded leather?
Yeah. She looks a little displeased as you head over to it, because it is a bit cheaper than what she was trying to sell you.
You said chainmail. Do you have anything lighter than that?
We've got the studded leather, which you saw, and we also have just some plain hide armor.
I'll take your studded leather.
Okay, that's going to be 45 gold pieces.
Done.
Okay, she'll happily take your coin. A little sad that she didn't sell you the half plate, but still a good amount of coin. And she's like, "Is there anything else I can get you?"
Is she interested at all in an orc-sized set of leather armor? It might be a little sweaty.
You offered to sell it to her?
Yes.
She's gonna kind of like look it over, and she's like, "Well, it looks like it's seen better days. I think the most I could do would be 1 gold piece."
Okay.
Okay. She'll hand you.
I strip naked right there.
It's just
No.
she like starts pushing you towards like a booth that's kind of like curtained off.
Are we done? Are we done with shopping? And we ready to get down to business?
I'm buying a sling. I forgot to add it on the list. I'm buying a sling.
Oh yeah, buy a sling.
Okay. You purchased said sling.
Yeah, sweet.
Now you can fling good berries into people's mouths forcefully at range.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna shrink someone, put them in the sling, and then Solo's gonna sling in.
I'm here for that plan.
Oh no.
What if we just enlarge the sling?
I'll also get rid of my spear.
Enlarge Snowy.
You're not using it. Did you ever use your spear?
Once.
So as you guys are gathering back in the center of town, Sildar sees you and he hurries over, and he's like, there you guys are. Looks like there's quite a bit of commotion going over there. I've seen a few red brands go searching around the manor. I think they know something's wrong, and I'm worried they're gonna come down and look for answers in the town.
Very convenient. We're about to head up there right now.
Unworried.
Let's go.
We got
Go for
prisoner to save.
Yes, I think we've left those prisoners long enough.
Okay.
You can relax in the town unless you want to come with us.
No, he can come with us. He's a soldier.
No.
You're talking to Sildar?
Yeah, we like having friends.
He's like, if you guys need the help, I'll come with you. Otherwise, I want to go talk to this town master and see why nothing's been done about these red brands yet.
We already talked to him. He's terrified of them.
This just sounds useless.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go talk some sense into him and see what's going on.
No, come along, Silva.
And
Don't
you-
worry. We'll keep you safe.
You guys go deal with that. And he's gonna enter the
He just
town master's
runs
hall.
away.
He
Doesn't want to
scampers
deal with
off.
us.
He scurries.
Scurries away.
Onward to battle.
Yeah.
For the next couple of minutes, for some reason, the audio from the players was not outputting. So it's just going to be me talking for a couple minutes, but essentially the party decided to head back to the hideout of the Red Brands. And when they got there, they ran into a group of them, and a fight ensued. In a few minutes, the player voices will be back, and things will kind of start to make sense again. Sorry about that. Now let's get back to it. Right, I have your guys's. I'm looking at the player screen, and I was like, where is everybody? Where is everyone? This one, yeah. So as you guys kind of come in, yeah, there are 3 of the red brands kind of talking. They're just like, I haven't seen glass stuff anywhere. I don't know. Tibbles came in with those adventures, and then he just disappeared. I don't like it. And as you guys walk in, they turn and look at you. I think at the fact that you telling them that they're dead. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Dexterity saving throws. Here we go. I'm going to start with the top left one, and I'll do the bottom left, and then the bottom right. Hup. Oh! There's one save. Failure. Okay. So only one of them gets covered in this sort of... What is it, like a... Okay. So we'll give them all the colors. Boop. Okay. Alright, so the bottom left one has been affected, and he is glowing sort of like blue and green and violet light. Oh no, it's your choice. What color would you like? Okay, he's glowing this violet light. The other ones kind of were able to dodge out of the way as the glitter went everywhere. They somehow were able to dodge and weave between each piece of glitter. 13 is not going to quite do it. As you take aim and loose your arrow, you weren't quite ready for how radiant he looks in this beautiful violet light. Okay, so next. So this guy's going to run up, unsheath his short sword, and take a couple of stabs at you. Oh! Yep, so 23 and a nat 20. So you take 11 damage as the sword pierces into you. Yeah, dude. Yeah, as he as he steps in, he's like, "You better stand out now, or else there's gonna be more of that coming." So this ruffian's gonna look down at this weasel that's biting his pant leg, and he's gonna stab down at it. Oh my god! he's going to run up here and take his second swing at Elaine. Okay, here we go. 18 to hit. What is your AC? 19? Okay. Just able to deflect his blade as he swings down on you. Loki's turn. You can cast Command with a nat 20. He's just you tell him to halt, and he just looks at you and he goes, "No, you didn't say please." There you go.
So I am going to cast Bane on all three of them.
Okay, there's one save, the one by the fountain that has been hit by the fairy fire.
Double nat 20.
12. So he
Please
has
don't mention
Bane.
He has to make.
Oh my god, I'm holding the wrong. And I was holding the wrong button, like a dummy.
It's okay. Did you already?
Yes.
Another nat.
Another nat 20.
Oh my gosh, Steve, chill.
It's cursed. Retreat.
Which one of them failed it?
The one that was hit by the fairy fire that you guys have advantage on. He's just having a bad day.
Oh, he's getting
Oh.
real bullied.
So he gets a minus 1d4 on attack rolls now.
Yeah.
Which one got the nat 20? Oh
Yeah.
my
Gosh.
Sephiroth.
It's his
think-
day, dude.
I think our DM's rule 20 is broken.
And I believe it's Elaine's turn, unless you have a bonus action you'd like to use, Ronom.
No.
Okay.
Actually, yes. I'm sorry. I am actually going to move here.
Going to look over at the guy that is in front of Erebus. He is a menace. He's got to be taken down. He's a menace to society. I am going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Oh, no.
Oh my god.
Oh.
The chosen one.
20 hits.
I hold up my sword, and it's like a multiple ravens fly out of my focus and fly and slam into the sky over here for 13 radiant damage.
Turn to Elaine. Since when have you been able to do that?
Everyone stops and stares at
Now,
him. Now?
So as these bolts of energy, holy energy fly into him, he is looking real hurt, but he is still hanging on.
and
He's
I
too
believe
powerful.
the next attack has advantage.
And yes, now he has a faint, like ethereal glow to him, as it looks like little ravens of light kind of flutter around him.
Yeah, before the end of my next turns.
He's gonna run,
No.
and he kind of like looks like he's like, "I'll grab the others."
That's fine.
Goes here, and then 15, 20, 30. He's going to use his full action to dash.
He is
Oh my
gone.
god, he's so fast.
We're
Or
about to die.
back onto Snowloo. Alright, make me, if you want to try and mitigate the damage, I will let you roll a dexterity check.
Well, before I do that, I would like to wall shape into a wolf.
Save. Okay.
I'm giving chase, boys.
Go for him. You're gonna run in there
Yeah,
as like
oh,
19 guys just chilling.
No.
Thanks, McGee. Appreciate it. I was trying to find like a
They could be
official answer
chilling
online. I
in
kept finding like forum
break
posts.
room where we were gambling.
Maybe. If you can catch him, that's fine. But he is gone.
So you
Take down wall shapes. But yeah, I'm wall shaping into a wolf.
Zero, what's up?
And I'll jump down and chase after him.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a dexterity check. I'm just gonna do 12. If you can get 12 to 18, I'll let you take half damage because it's such a short fall. And if you get anything above it, 18, I'll just mitigate all damage because it seems like such a small drop that it.
I don't know, it said Black Portable, so it's gonna be manual.
13. Okay, so you're just gonna take half damage.
What if they get a 1?
Then I'll just I'm gonna round up.
Oh no.
Two bludgeoning damage as you drop down. Kind of land on your paws a little harder than.
I'll take it.
Sorry.
And,
Each square is 5 feet, if that helps.
yeah, so I can make it over to here with my normal movement,
Okay.
and that's my turn.
Okay. Oh, he doesn't. It's wolf chasing him now. What the hell?
Oh no. It's like that video where the like jaguar ran on the wall and the guys were running.
Oh,
down the hallway.
I remember that. So good.
Let's
How
put
many?
this,
11.
put this here.
So I got
Right
7
here.
HP.
Oh, you're welcome, Zero. How's your day going? How are things? And we're back around to Erebus.
All right. I am going to draw with one of my hands my short sword. I'm going to attempt an attack against this man. Oops, I
With
put the wrong
advantage.
thing. Yep, with advantage. Woo. 9 points of piercing damage.
Oh damn.
Okay. What does it look like as you cut this man down?
With the ravens fluttering around him, I'll take that slight moment of probable distraction of like what's going on in his face, and I'll just probably just right across the throat.
Okay, he drops in front of you. You still got bonus action and movement?
Yes, I have not used my bonus action yet. But I'm going to move. I'll move 30 here. And that will be my turn.
Okay. Okay, well, he is dead. So we're back to this guy. Sees his buddy has died. Watched his other companion run out and get chased by a wolf. He's no quitter. Nat ones, there we go. Double nat ones to
Ooh.
counteract those sweet nat 20s. Then followed by a 6. And we are back around to Loki.
Okay, since this one decides to just die like a lump of coal, I'm going to attack this one with Sacred Flame.
Alright, roll me a d8 of radiant damage as he is not able to hop out of the way. Do you want to use bonus action or movement, Loki?
There's enough where I'm placed is perfect.
Sounds good. We'll move on to Ronam.
Five, 10, 15, 20. So I'm going to dash, or not dash. I mean, I'm just gonna go down the stairs.
Likely jog.
Just
Power walk.
a little
to,
jog.
to keep this one from getting away. And I am going to use my new glaive to stab him in the butt.
Yes.
It's gonna be great.
Get it.
It's gonna be great. Great time. We got
Natural
reach,
one.
baby.
Ooh.
That's slashing.
So what is it? So you pull out the glaive for the first time. First time you've used it. What does it look like as you down this man's?
Well, getting the hang of this weapon, and I kind of just sort of cut off one of his legs.
Okay, he just kind of like tumbles down the stairs, falls at your feet.
Yeah, like a water bottle. Rolls down the stairs.
And Elaine, it is
Fallen and I can't
your
get up.
turn.
Then I will dash.
Who are we throwing this time, boys?
No.
That was his action.
25.
Holy
Then
shit,
I'll
how are
wait
you so
here.
fast?
Well, damn.
Wait, that doesn't seem right.
I moved
He used his
30,
full turn to dash.
and then I dashed.
Yeah, you started back here, right?
Yeah,
Oh, wait,
go
wait.
down.
Right here.
Here
So
to here is like 30. Then to here.
there's no way that you could pass Snowloo. Because if you're here,
Unless I counted my things
5,
wrong.
10, 15, 20,
Can I just count
25.
like a normal
Oh wait, I can
movement
move
with the fingers?
diagonally. Hold on. 5, 10, 15,
Oh, I
20,
only counted my normal
25,
movement.
30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh yeah, I did it wrong. That's fine.
I mean, even then,
just drug the arrow.
yeah, I just did a normal movement instead of dashing like a
You
dingus.
didn't have your
Yeah,
action.
you
I
used your
was-
dash to
Oh,
turn
that's
to
right. I
up.
didn't have my dash. Alright, so fine.
His
I was very
turn.
confused.
He's not happy that you guys followed him. He's gonna keep going, and he's yelling. It's intruders! There's intruders! And
Do we know? Oh yeah, never mind.
Snowlu's turn. Now we're
Get
gonna
him,
roll.
Mr. Wolf.
Gonna roll some other. To make a few
That
extra
point is
rolls.
going on my own though.
I'm right behind you.
True. I don't have a shield anymore though.
You're a wolf. You don't need that material things.
And wait, because I can make it anywhere.
Jump across, I believe you.
I don't think that's gonna matter.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my turn. I'm just going over there and waiting for the rest of the group.
Okay.
Alright, I am going to use my action to reload the heavy crossbow.
It's an action? I thought that was free.
Thought it was a bonus. Let's go with free action for now because that's the first link to Google says in this random forum on D&D Beyond. Just for the sake of keeping the game rolling, and I will make a note to like look in for a more official ruling on it.
So then I will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Then I'll action dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I will reload it. And that's
Yeah, I think it's just to
also
prevent
good.
someone from multi-attacking with it.
Next up is somebody that you can't see.
Me?
Snowly, you actually can see it from back there. Somebody kind of runs across your view. You can just see the top of their head back here. And then they disappear somewhere.
Not the
30.
bugbears. Oh my god.
You gotta fight Clark. Clark version 2.0.
Clark 2.
So this guy comes around the corner to join the fray. Next up is this guy, but he's dead. So we are at Loki.
Who jumped where?
Loki jumped down.
Loki just went.
Should
There we
be,
go.
What
Renam's.
about me? Oh, the
That's totally
bugbears
me.
initiative got stuck in there.
Yep.
That's a lot of bugbears.
Oh my god,
So
excuse me?
I knew I should have taken Shatter. Blow them all up.
5,
Why?
10,
I thought Tibble said there were 2.
30.
Tibbles, I want a refund.
Over to Ronam.
I'm gonna use my action to dash.
Okay.
So doing it as an action just doubles your movement speed.
It just lets you move your movement again. So essentially,
Oh,
yeah, effectively
so-
doubling it. Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then 5, 10, 15, 20.
So next, before we get to Elaine, and now it's Elaine's turn.
Alright, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 10, 15, 20.
I tried to ask them if they wanted to end it an hour ago, and they're like, "Nah, we're good. We're still in combat."
And then, as a bonus action, I will cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Oh lord.
Very tanky.
What does your shield of faith look like? Describe it for us.
I am cloaked in a black mist for a moment, and a raven rests on my shoulder, increasing my evasiveness.
I love that. Okay. And one more person has to move that you guys can't see.
So many people.
No.
It's fine. Oh
Okay, it's this guy's turn. How long does Fairy Fire last for?
Whole minute.
Can I
That's right, he's banned.
Yeah, he's got Bane, and but he's got his allies here with him now. So he's gonna turn back around. He's just like, we're gonna we're gonna get you back for killing Glassstaff. He's gonna run at a lane, and he's gonna make a couple of short sword attacks. Minus a D4. Here's the first one. Big fat 23. He's like, aha! Take that.
So this is what it's like to feel pain.
Next one is a 21. 20 to hit, which won't do it. So we have somebody again that you can't see. Let's get him in here.
Cool.
Why?
Oh,
Make it stop.
oh lord.
No. Guy.
Run away.
You hear kind of like a large growl, like yelling, get out there and fight. Oh, okay, if I have to. This goblin's gonna run around. He sees you guys and he's like, oh shit, you guys again? And you guys recognize this goblin as the one that
it's the
you
guy?
let free.
Yeah, that's the one we let go.
That's the guy. That's good.
You see him kind of shaking, and one of the bugbears looks over and he's just like, stop being coward. Get in there and fight. And it is Snowblue's turn.
It's our friend. I'll move over here and use my bonus action to drop out of wall shape, and I'll cast Flaming Sphere.
Ooh.
This it's gonna be, well, ignore the damage. It's just like a thing. Oh no, I don't have a token for that. It's gonna be over here. So this one doesn't have like glitter over him anymore, since I'm concentrating on something else now.
All right, so this large flaming orb emanates there.
Very cool. And that's gonna be
That's
my
an
turn.
awesome spell. Damn.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Erebus, you're up next.
30, just barely past Snow. Take my shot at this bad boy.
Okay,
Doesn't have advantage anymore, though.
should drop the glitter spell.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's alright.
Cool. Just make sure I don't have that marked up. Oh. Yeah, boys, we've hit
+7.
those big numbers. 10.
Big boy number.
My turn.
Okay, so yeah, your arrow just kind of clatters down into the ravine below, and we will move on to the ruffians.
That one on the bridge is having a real bad day.
Yeah. All of this because I
Got the
chased
paladin
someone.
in front of him and the fireball behind him.
Funny.
It was a blunder.
Hey, another one.
And another one.
It's fine, they'll die.
I see some dragonborn breath attacks incoming.
they're all.
If they line up, I'd love to.
They're just kind of trying to stay behind this rock for now. And then we've got the final bugbear.
There's so
10,
many bugbears.
15, 20,
I thought there were two.
25.
I thought there were two.
30.
That's what Tibble said.
Why?
Sometimes the DM forgets how to count.
That's fine.
So
Maybe
if I did say two, I apologize. So this bugbear is gonna come out, and he's gonna yell at the goblin, just like, you better go do your job. And as he's yelling, you notice that he's wearing an eye patch that looks like it has some jewels encrusted on it.
Clark too.
And it is
It's Clark
Loki's
Jr..
turn.
And here. And
Lana.
Eldritch Blast.
You hit the bugbear.
With 9 damage.
It just roars. Just, how dare you? Wait till I get over there.
Get over there, I'll chew at your throat.
For anybody in chat, this bridge is broken. It doesn't
He
exist.
probably could. Just
Um,
one can attack me at a time. Unless they have reach.
And they're gonna take damage.
Oh, you can't move there. You guys are too smart for your own good.
We are.
Thank you.
Guys, don't tell them it was an
Uh,
accident.
Okay,
It's
he
fine.
was
They'll
there.
just go out the forest entrance and come all the way around through the cellar behind us.
Oh no.
Goddamn. They're gonna end their. He's gonna end his turn. He doesn't want to get closer to that fire than he has to.
No.
Access denied.
This one's gonna growl. The other one's like, try going around. 5, 10, 15,
Oh, this isn't fun once it gets to my turn.
He's gone.
Oh no, he's gone. Well,
Yeah.
Around. What?
Rona. What's the plan there, Rona?
I'm gonna go ahead and move here. I'll just start casting Vicious Mockery.
of course.
Not
I'm
the
gonna-
goblin.
I'm gonna cast it on the bugbear that Loki shot.
Okay. It's a charisma saving throw.
Yeah, it's a wisdom save.
Wisdom. Oh, they're. Oh no.
It's only a d4 and
Natural
disadvantage.
20.
11 did not make it. Go ahead and roll
That's
that
very sad.
damage. What do you yell at him? This is the one with the eye. This is the one with the eye patch.
I laugh at him for only having one eye.
Aye, that's not very nice.
It's only one damage.
Oh,
That's something I'm sensitive about.
You tell him.
a single tears goes down.
It's just on the side of his face.
He said it's a single tear rolls out of his single eye.
It's
Yeah.
secretly just a fake eye patch and 2 tears roll down his eye.
Okay, this guy's gonna back off from this big floating
Is he still
sphere of
ring?
fire.
He's still. Oh, he's going all the way around.
He's just bailing really good.
They all just go back into the room together.
Fuck
Yeah,
that.
no, they're going around.
That's not happening,
Hey,
Steve. That
I'll
table's
be
still in the way.
We'll come back.
Oh, the table!
The table!
The table. They haven't
We
moved
even
it,
got our
Steve.
purple outline there still.
MVP table!
Clutch table
Haven't
move.
moved it.
Yeah, we never
thought
moved it. Oh, we got a head and hands. We got a head and hands.
Okay.
We love the head and hands.
Mission successful.
I forgot about the table!
Alright, mission accomplished for the night, boys.
For the folks at home. For the folks at home, a few sessions ago, they barred this door
Is gonna come. What's his,
with a table.
Solari's gonna come looking for us. She's dead. It's gonna be great.
Okay,
Oh,
he's
we-
going
okay.
to. Let's see. He was here 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He had to use his full action to dash over here and realize that he can't open the door without forcing it open. He still has a little movement left, so he's going to scooch over to the side because he sees this other bugbear coming.
Oh, the bugbear.
And it is Elaine's turn, but he has been
Alright.
stopped from going around this turn.
What can I do? I'll just attack this guy in front of me. A crit?
Oh! Oh my
We got a
god!
crit. We got a crit, boys.
Roll it.
I'm assuming that hits.
Why?
That man got his head ripped off.
He's gone. He's just gone.
Your new sword is very fancy.
Is.
I like it.
Gosh.
Oh wait, is it a +1 to hit or +1 to damage?
Yes.
+1 to damage?
If you go into the compendium and do longsword +1 and just pull it over, it'll automatically do it for you. Either way, what does it look like as you end this poor man's life? He's had such a rough night. Just been debuffed off the wazoo, and
Kick
then
him back into the corpse pit.
I kick him back into the fireball
That's a good
after
idea.
my sword. After I pull my sword out of his chest from where I plunged it into it.
okay, and he
I would kick him
burns
off of it into the fireball.
burns to a crisp, and you still have movement.
There's a fireball in the way.
Yep.
I will. Yeah, I'm gonna be a brave boy. I'm gonna come up here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Remembering the secret passage.
Yeah, the doors are still. Yeah, you know they're there now.
And then I'm gonna. That's my movement.
Okay.
And they're gonna cross the bridge.
The flame sphere is in the way.
It's not solid.
It's fine. I'll take like 50 damage.
It's this
I'll come back if I need to.
this ruffian's turn. Oh man.
Fire.
You really locked it down with that one. Now my question is, does that bridge ignite?
Yeah, I asked that earlier. Like to the group,
Yeah.
is if it's gonna catch on fire.
I mean,
If it's flammable,
if
it's
I
gonna
kick the guy's
catch
body into it and he falls out of it onto the bridge, I'm assuming the bridge is gonna catch on fire. It is a rickety wooden bridge.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
gonna
you-
assume that it catches on fire as well. The sphere ignites flammable objects, not being worn or kit. Yep.
By bridge.
So on your turn, we'll ignite it.
Yeah, fire.
God. Yeah, he's in.
You're gonna be chased down by a sphere.
It's coming for you.
5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, so he's.
They're trying.
He's gonna push
He's
against.
gonna
He's gonna push against
Go
this door.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say. Let's see. He's gonna make a little strength check. He's not quite able to push it open all the way. It's Droop's turn. Our little buddy's turn.
Yeah.
The Droopster.
The bugbears are yelling at him. He's actually gonna sees the fire. He's watched Elaine just destroy that other guy, and he. Oh God, what's he gonna do?
Jump over here, I'll catch you.
I'll cast
Come into my
levitate on him.
arms.
He can't jump that far. Do
Little
you
goblin legs.
yell that to him?
Yeah, jump down into catch him if you need to.
It's. Oh
Come
God,
at me,
he's
coward.
gonna look at. So here's the thing, Ronam told him next time that they met that he would end him, and he's got these bugbears yelling at him.
Let me just leave.
He's gonna stay where he is, sort of like cowering in fear, because he's scared of the bugbears. He's scared of Ronam. Doesn't know what to do. He's gonna stay.
He like disengages a bonus action and just dash out the entrance at the bottom.
Oh, we could, but he's
He's too terrified.
he's
to move. He's frozen.
terrified. Snowloo, what you gonna do? As
Well, I'm guessing, yeah, the bridge is
it's ignited,
fire.
and
We're
it.
just getting a shouting match across this ravine.
Hey, fuck
Hey, it's
you!
fine.
What's your
Everybody's gonna have
name?
fun. Shooting at
bro.
things.
You're gonna watch me just constantly miss.
That would be pretty funny. As my
You guys
bonus section,
suck.
I'll move that over here. And ram it into, the bugbear. Melee, yeah.
Here we go. Bugbear's gonna try and
I'm happy we
dodge.
continued for this combat encounters.
This
Yeah,
is
I'm too.
Well, he didn't
It's gonna
save.
take an hour.
oh,
Oh,
no.
Oh my god, yeah, burn!
You guys smell the smell of singed bugbear hair. Just like stupid fire.
Stupid fire.
I forgot to cover him in oil, but that's fine, I'll just...
Just throw some on it now.
Do it next time.
I don't think that's gonna matter.
I mean, he's like on fire.
Yeah, you just.
Yeah, CVC on fire. If I cover him in oil, in oil, is it gonna, make
He's-
things worse?
He's covered in fur. Assuming
I
he's
think
on fire.
I think getting covered in oil will always make things worse, no matter what.
Well, it says the sphere ignites flammable objects not being worn or carried. I don't know if that counts as people,
Okay, I'll do it next time.
but
I
he's,
don't have that many flasks, so...
but I would if you did cover him in oil. I would have him ignite on fire.
I think we'll
Alright,
be
well.
fine. I don't think we'll.
I'm using my sling.
Improvised weapon.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. You just took a bonus action to move it. You're
Yeah.
slinging. Wait, you're slinging oil at him?
I'm slinging oil at it.
You little
It's a
pyro.
spiritual weapon. Oh my god.
You should have just took wildfire.
I know. Like, wildfire druid now.
You should have taken.
Um,
I thought. Wait, yeah. I thought you
Is it
were going to
improvised
take
weapon, or
wildfire.
do I just roll with my sling?
I think a sling is a simple weapon, isn't
I
it?
mean,
Or
I'm
is
pretty
it-
sure you
Yeah.
like you just throw the flask.
I can use my
you
sling.
use your sling and it
Yeah, go ahead and use the sling.
would do the sling damage, and then it would catch on fire. It's not having a good day.
Here you go. Oh no, why?
Oh.
Yeah, you like kind of load it. It's sort of your first time, so you're like a little shaky. And as you let go, you just like kind of let the oil flask drop down into the ravine and shatter down below.
Oh no.
Very
Oh.
sad. I'll remove one then. It's all good. And that's my
I'm
turn.
totally not about to cry. It's just one oil
Just
flask.
one oil flask. Erebus.
Alright, since the guy I had marked for the hunter mark is now dead, as for bonus action, I'm moving it over to the bugbear. Move up one. And I'm gonna attempt to take a shot at him.
Okay.
I'll
That'll-
be right back.
That'll do it.
25? 11 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Oh, what the?
And
Punctured.
puncture.
Singed.
And that will be my turn.
How dare you shoot arrow at me? Thank you so much for watching. Again, this is our 6th session of the Lost Mines of Phandelver campaign that we have been playing live on Twitch. If you ever want to catch the shenanigans live as they happen, I have a link to my Twitch page down below in the video description. 3 of our players are also fellow streamers. If you like what you heard, thought they were funny, I have links to their pages down below as well. Drop them a follow. You won't regret it. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to catch you next time.